Let's go and see how does tennis #1 live during Wimbledon.
My favorite girls are here.
I lost my wallet. I cannot find my wallet anywhere. You're gonna see something unlike anything else you've ever seen in your life.
Ciubape. Hello my lovelies and welcome to London. We've just arrived and we've been in a little bit of a, let's say, time crunch rush situation, because if you followed my last video you know that this morning actually I was in Milan and I attended a Miu Miu event. We barely made the flight even, because it was just like a breakfast event and a dinner event in 2 different countries. Never happened to me that I made it on flight, like half a plane was already boarded. It's quite a lot, but with 2 of my favorite brands, so it's totally worth it, because starting the day with Miu Miu and ending the day with Audemars Piguet. Someone just texted me like, how many Audemars Piguet events are you going to this month? And I said it's their 150th anniversary this year, so I think it's all right. Anyway, tonight's event is a little bit more different though. It's very intimate, it's private, it's like to kick off the Wimbledon season, and Filippo and I are very excited because obviously you guys know that Filippo is the biggest fan of tennis. In fact, no, let me correct myself, the biggest fan of sports, that is. This is the man that, as I like to present, someone who would watch even like Turkey-Azerbaijan match in the World Cup. Turkey-Azerbaijan is a huge match.
Probably, but we're neither from Turkey or Azerbaijan, so there's just no match that this guy would miss. Do you understand? Okay, anyway, actually heading to the hotel now. I will have around half an hour.
But
He has something to say.
I watch everything, is true, but if you have something to do, you're always the priority. I can drop anything.
That is true.
So
It is
that's
true.
very important.
It's not like, yeah, it's true, it's true. But I
If there's a
also
movie to
never...
watch, if there is a movie to watch, if there is a dinner to do, if there is anything to do, I can drop anything. So I do love everything, but I'm not obsessed with anything.
Yeah, that's true. I have to admit, I'm very lucky, Filippo. We've been like so smitten, these days. Anyway, I mean in general, but these days especially, I feel, because we've been non-stop together for the past month, I feel. Heading to the hotel, I think I will have around 30 minutes to change, shower, prepare, redo makeup, get dressed, everything. And then we're heading to the dinner. So I wanted to start this vlog now so you can see me also like get ready a little bit and change into my outfit. I really hope it's not gonna rain today, because I believe the event will take place outside. So, well, it doesn't matter. It's London. A bit of rain has to be like, a paid actor, I think. Arrived, we're starving. I've ordered some food. The room is so cute. By the way, we're staying at this hotel called at Sloane. Never stayed here on Sloane. One Sloane. At Sloane. I don't know, I've never stayed here before, but it has a bit of hotel cost vibes. And what you guys will know that I like personally is I appreciate a good minibar. Filippo?
Yeah.
Come to see. Not too bad, huh? I know what you like, Filippo. Well, I like the ginger biscuits, but my favorites are popcorns. I like also the love corn. We are waiting for the luggage. What's really cute is that kind of everybody's staying at this hotel, so everyone's close and we're gonna eat and get ready, and then off we go. We have another long car journey, like 55 minutes, because all I know is that the event is on a tennis court, so I assume in some way close to Wimbledon. This was my travel outfit with a black jacket. I needed a jacket, always on the plane, so cold. I hope luggage is coming, Filippo.
I hope they're coming.
Same, because I need it. Be right back. Here we're arriving. The weather is good, the vibes are good, there's some tennis going on. I can see some familiar faces. This is cool. A panel that's gonna take a place here, and I'm very excited. We're currently tennis team, very much so.
Have here and to be scared of something. It's absolutely normal. I think we all live with that, and I think this is something which actually leads us towards our goals, you know.
This is for you too. You guys can also relax. What do you want to say, Filippo?
I don't know. My favorite girls are here. Arina, Tami, Yelena, Xenia.
Juju for Arina's Wimbledon and for Nana's Wimbledon.
That's it.
Good morning, guys. What a mess behind me, right? I know, I'm sorry, but woke up, started getting ready. I'm so moisturized, like a glazed donut, but I think I look like I really slept. I got hiccups. I need to get some water. Wearing my gold denim, as you can see, and this little Chanel cardigan from Cocoa Beach. Oh, hiccups from Cocoa Beach. Oh my God. First of all, the camera just dropped. But I came here because we put a curtain down and the curtain is so hard. I didn't have space to put the camera on this windowsill, you see? But the reason why this is important is because this morning we woke up and Filippo is like, I lost my wallet. I cannot find my wallet anywhere. My wallet is gone. I don't know what to do. I contacted everyone basically. It was like he probably dropped it in the car. Don't know what happened. Anyway, proceeded to film and I'm like, I cannot film because I don't have enough space. So I start putting the curtain up and I find the wallet on the windowsill together with his chain, you know, the one that he always wears. He has various different scarves that he likes to attach. His chain, his t-shirt. But the thing that I think it's important to say is everybody else's partner like this, we're constantly searching for some things that Filippo possibly misplaced. With so much pride, I'm so proud of him. Like he's out in a meeting. He has an 8:30 meeting. He's very happy that we found the wallets though. Is anybody else's man like this? Is this just like a man thing? Or is it just a Filippo thing? He's so like creative and all of that stuff, but misplacing things is definitely a running theme. For me, I have to say, when I was a child, I was losing things a lot and misplacing things a lot. So I've kind of learned as a child, I think, because I was really bad as a child. The way that I've changed from when I was a child to now, like my mom would have to tell a story. You wouldn't be able to even understand. Anyway, so it's 8:30. I want a specialty coffee. The hiccup stopped because I got scared when the camera fell, so that's funny. I want a specialty coffee, like something really yummy, and I am having my nails done at 10 a.m. So excited, Money and Petty, some me time, which I'm so looking forward to. Anyway, last night I didn't vlog much because I was talking a lot. I didn't even take many pictures, which, I mean, essentially is my job. I was just talking and enjoying time, and that's basically how the last night went. Alrighty, so let's put some makeup on and let's go out. I might even walk to the nail place, you know? It's around 40-minute walk, but I think in London that's fine. It's around 21 degrees. As long as it's not raining, we can walk.
Hanging on a weekend, it was done because we were gonna be friends, but we fell in love.
I know it's not done, but I love them already.
Responsible. So we said, let's stop it. We're better on our own. But you stayed in my head, standing in some beams. And when in my bed, you were in my dreams. We're still like kind of best of enemies.
Okay guys, I didn't really vlog much this morning and I realized that's because I forgot my vlogging camera. So I'm just tuning in so you guys know I'm live in here. So this morning I had a little walk. 40-minute walk, that is, because it was like through the park and I quite liked it, to come to Seymour's place where I had my nails done. I had a manicure and pedicure, and honestly this was the best mani-pedi I've ever had in London, and that's a big statement. So first of all, these are my nails. I opted for the glazed donut. So neat and so good, and pedicure is so good as well. And I had my nails done at this place called Show Me Your Nails. It's on Seymour Place, and what I love about it is that there are like not one but two good coffee shops around. So the best scenario is coffee, breakfast, manicure, pedicure, some me time. What else can I ask for? I'm going back now to the hotel to meet up with Filippo so that we can go and maybe have some lunch, or he wants to go to Armani to look for a suit, and I don't really want to do anything. I just want to chill. So that's the plan for the day. Okay, guys, stopped by in the room to grab a pair of sunglasses, to put a tank top underneath, and to pick up my animale domestico. Bobby, are you my animale domestico?
Yes.
And we're now going for a little walk.
Maybe come up, you need to see the 6 foot.
This is my now outfit, London outfit. Cute. Filippo wants to show me upstairs the restaurant. I like the floor. So cute. Yeah. Only in London, right?
Right?
Look at that plane in the clouds. Wow, we're so high up. Love it. It's really cute, no? I want to go for a walk. It's really, really beautiful day. We're so blessed. I'm beyond words, honestly. Okay guys, we ended up in Harrods, not really for me or for Filippo, even though we started the day shopping for him a little bit.
No, this is a gift that you bought for someone that we care about.
I think we can say for Arina because she's been in the vlog already.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna see them tonight and bring in them a little gift. I like it. Shall we say what it is? It's the Alaya heart bag.
This is a good luck.
Great. Harrods looks really neat, even though the sales have started, but it's just really charming as always. Like our mess, okay, just having a little eye. Oh, look at this utility jacket, Filippo. Cute, no? I like it. Lots of nice things. But I am starving and we want to go to Bar de Pré. So I think left and down so that we can go and eat. In terms of shopping, I know you guys are not gonna believe it, but I'm not interested. Filippo wanted to buy me something at Alaya. They wanted to buy me a pair of sunglasses. He wanted to buy me a pair of shoes. But I declined his very generous and kind offer because I felt like I genuinely do not need anything at the moment. Maybe like something for our holidays when we go. Right now he's working, you see, Filippo in the wild, working in the wild. Maybe when we go for holidays I'll need something like a few cover-ups, but that's all. As one of my top 5 favorite restaurants in London, I definitely suggest Bar de Pré. I think I speak about it so much that I even bore myself. Cyril Lignac restaurant, hello! And it's great. We're heading to, I believe it's the Great Albemarle Street. You know where the Browns Hotel is?
Albemarle Street?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Really beautiful day in London. Small change of the plan because Bar de Pré was closed, the kitchen was closed. So we are currently at Bacchanalia having some squid, some Greek salad, some tuna tartare. I don't know, we had lots of salads, avocado salad. Favorite was tuna tartare by far. And I think, are you full or do you want more food?
No.
I'm also full.
Full.
We had like a lot of starters. That was the plan. The bread was so good. Focaccia, wow. But now we could even walk back if you want to have a little walk.
Yeah, why not?
And that's it, you guys. Really enjoying London, especially Filippo. Filippo is like in a mood where he wants to live in London, but then I remind him that we're not so sure about it in a way. As much as I love it, it's like my favorite city in the world.
London is my favorite city to work. When I go for work, London is the best. Paris, London is the best.
I also love London to work. That's agree. Hours later, ladies and gentlemen, I am wearing a new lip liner that I ordered and received at home in the meanwhile while we were out and about, and I really like it. What do you think? It's kind of like lip tint type of vibes. We're heading to Wimbledon right now. We're heading for dinner.
Yep, we are.
How do you feel, Filippo?
Good, I'm a bit tired because this morning we woke up very early. So I wouldn't mind to sleep a little more. But, we don't have Sunday, we don't have Saturday. But it's okay. I feel good because we're going to dinner, we're seeing good friends, we're having a double date dinner.
Yes, which we don't do that much, but we're gonna have.
Never do it.
We already told you actually in this vlog we're gonna have dinner with Arina and George, and I feel like obviously the whole world knows, like, women's number one in the world of tennis.
Yeah.
But I wish you guys really knew her as a person, because she's so sweet, so charming, so kind,
Funny as well.
so funny, and I'm actually really looking forward to having chit chat. Just so excited, and they're just such good vibes and such good energy and lovely people. So we arrived, and let's go and see how does tennis number one live during Wimbledon. I'm actually very curious, to be honest. Good morning, guys. Not from London anymore, huh? I guess you can see that from my background. Maybe you can see that. We're currently in Sarajevo, which happened really fast. Came in last night, actually, and this morning just got up to have a coffee. I will be reunited with my family soon. It's quite early in the morning. Well, not that early, it's 10 a.m. But Filippo needs to sneeze. Bless you. I wish I asked you guys for some recommendations before.
Hi, Filippo. Hi, very nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
See you nice. Nada. Do you like it, baby?
Love it. Really? Yeah, because it's where Tamara was born. So.
Došli smo da posjetimo moju familiju. So what I think is quite interesting for my first frame here is that in the background, I don't know if you can see, there's a pharmacy. Can you see a pharmacy? It's the pharmacy where my mom worked, I think for many years, Filippo. I'm gonna ask her when she comes. I know that she worked there when she was pregnant, but I don't know if it was when she was pregnant with me or with my sister. I think when she was pregnant with my sister, because when she was, I don't know. But anyway, so that's where my mom worked, and now we're having a coffee. I'm having an almond latte because there was no oat milk. Filippo is taking some pictures of me, and I'm having coffee, and that's basically it. Enjoying this morning in Sarajevo. Really, it's quite warm as well. Filippo is inside of the cafe shop. He's on the phone talking. He doesn't want to lose his Wi-Fi connection, but we're gonna quickly go and find a burek, which is, well, not a burek actually. We'll see, something to eat for breakfast, but want something quite traditional. And then we are gonna head to my family. It's been, I think, 7 or 8 years since I've been last in Sarajevo, which is a very long time. But I blame it, a lot of it I blame on COVID, so that's that. Wow. You know what I realized, Filippo? Now that my mom said she worked here for 10 years, I never worked anywhere for 10 years. Did you ever work in one place for 10 years?
No.
I worked for my pharmacy employer from 2009 until, I worked like 5 years for one employer, basically. That was the longest that I worked in one place. But other than that, well, obviously now I'm working more than 10 years for the same company. A bit different, I think. This is a market that Filippo wanted to have a look at, of course. Lots of different kinds of things, from jewelry to fur coats and scarves and things. Filippo really loves this because he's so mesmerized and looking around. And to be very honest with you, before I came here, I told him, you're gonna see something unlike anything else you've ever seen in your life. He's in front of some kind of dessert. What is it, Filippo? Yeah.
You know it. It's
Of course.
cannella around.
I do love this kind of stuff, but not today. Today I want burek. Fili, yeah. I love these kind of shops. If you ever want to know what's Filippo's favorite food, do you want to tell us, Filippo?
Ciupape.
You're so lucky that I'm from here, so that you can have the world's best. There are. I think he was waiting for this moment for so long. These are the real ciupape. Okay, I think he approves, I think.
morning, guys. Okay, I haven't vlogged yesterday in the afternoon for one simple reason. That is because we spent the day with my family. And one thing you don't know about me, okay, I don't know who's gonna be watching this video, but my favorite family lives here. Is that mean to say? I have to ask my sister for permission. Well, no, actually, that's not true. It's not that my favorite family lives here, it's that we all accumulated here. Growing up, I have a lot of family on my mom's side that is actually similar age to me or similar age to my sister. And somehow we spent a lot of time together growing up. But you know what kind of times? Like the times when you find a trolley and you decide it's a good idea to go on top of the hill and ride down in that trolley and potentially break your arm in it as well. Those kind of cousins. So we've shared so much growing up together and we have so many memories together and I love them so much. So I haven't vlogged because we were just sitting and talking and enjoying like back in the old days, you know? Right now we are in Brunch Sarajevo restaurant, which is a place that my sister found online as a good brunch spot. And we brought Filippo to try palenta, or as they say in Italy, polenta. So here it is. And then also some more like Mediterranean or like French, whatever you want to call it. Breakfast croissant situation.
No, this is like
My sister said it says it's Italian dish, but we make it better than Italians. Well, when my sister and Filippo are together, it's a constant banter. So they're competing who does what better. It's so fun. And Filippo loves it.
best.
Yeah?
I mean, it's this and cevape.
Yeah, we know. But you also like pieskavica, you know the burger.
Yes, but that's not typical from Bosnia, is it?
Also here we have pita, very important. You pita. Yesterday he had burek. Oh yeah, you had burek at home, right?
Exactly.
Was it good?
Yes, but it's not my thing.
No.
Burek is not my thing, I understand that.
I can tell you that burek is definitely my thing, okay? If you visit Sarajevo, please go to that brunch spot where we were. I will put it also in the description box because honestly it was so good and you have to order polenta. I have to say I really loved it. Filippo said he wants to come tomorrow. It's like basically like a corn flour mix. I'm sure like everybody has this in their cuisine. I'm not sure. I would think so. But it was delicious because it was with a specific yogurt and cheese on top. It was yummy. Right now we're like aimlessly walking around because that's what Filippo actually wanted to do. Just like chilling and enjoying the day. Okay, we walked a little bit and we came to a Latin bridge. We found a spot from where Gavrilo Princip, on 28th of June 1914, assassinated the heir of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, Franz Ferdinand, which is like something we learn a lot about in history. But this is like basically the event that initiated the First World War. And here they actually have marked his foot imprints because that's exactly where he shot from. So I suppose they were like somewhere here, or they were crossing the bridge, or they were on this street. And that I find so interesting because that was the biggest butterfly effect, I think, in the world. And that's because the driver ha preso una strada sbagliata.
Sì, brava.
Got the road wrong. And because he took him a while to turn around, in that time, Gavrilo Princip managed to shoot him. We're here, we're walking around, we're enjoying a little light breeze because it's quite hot. And I'm loving my outfit that I would love to show you, but I'll link it below. It is this new dress, brand new, that my sister brought me to Sarajevo because it got delivered in England, which is where I ordered it to. So I was traveling a lot in the past days, so I was like, what's safe is safe, you know? So now we're just like walking around and thinking how my life would be different if my parents never never immigrated from this place, you know? It's hard not to think about that when you think about your life. I don't know if my life would be better or worse, but somehow I'm quite happy with how my whatever turned out, right? The only thing is that there's always some sort of nostalgia, and I think that's something that I a little bit blame my parents for, because they are a little bit nostalgic, and also they have this whole like generational things that they keep transferring to us children. But what's also funny, and what you guys don't know about me, is obviously we were supposed to go and live in Canada. So my parents got all the papers sorted to go live in Canada. It was all sorted. We literally had a date when we were going to move. And my father changed his mind. That was quite also interesting because at the time, since both my parents were pharmacists, it was quite like a desirable profession as well. And they got all these like, you could apply to get transferred, and they did. And it's so funny because Filippo's parents were supposed to relocate to Argentina, and his father changed his mind. His family didn't move to Argentina. And it's like those little two things, those two decisions that obviously, if they had taken place, for sure Filippo and I wouldn't be together today. Imagine. So a lot of things that happen in the end of the day, good or bad, lead to whatever we are today, including the wrong road the driver of Franz Ferdinand and his wife Sofia has taken, because if that wouldn't have happened, if he wouldn't have taken that wrong turn, then probably First World War maybe wouldn't have happened. I just found this black cat. It came straight to me, and it's a street cat, and he wants the cuddles, and you know what? I think he's so hungry. So I called my mom and I asked if she can bring some food outside, and my mom is bringing the food now. Good morning, guys. It's a new day. I started doing my makeup. It's our last morning in Sarajevo. I am just currently quickly doing like a quick little morning makeup before heading out to meet my friends for breakfast. Well, that's the plan. I so far kind of tried to vlog, but it wasn't very easy because obviously, as you guys can imagine, I have a lot of family here, so I tried to kind of see them and be present in the moment. This is, by the way, the MAC Studio Fix foundation that I've been using right now, and I really, really love it. I will, of course, as always, link everything I'm using below, but nothing's really much changing. I just wanted to chat with you a little bit. We're going for a little breakfast. After that, we're heading back here to pack, back to the hotel, because Filippo and I are leaving back to Milan. And in all honesty, I would have stayed longer. Filippo really loves it here. I obviously also love it here, if I'm honest. But we can't stay longer because I have to be in Rome tomorrow, which is kind of crazy to think about, that I'm in Sarajevo now, I will be in Milan, I will be repacking my luggages, and then I'll be in Rome tomorrow. But that's okay, that's the part of my whole thing, right? If you've never been in Sarajevo, what can I tell you about it? I can tell you a few things that I really notice here. One thing, and not just me, Filippo as well, by the way. One thing is the cleanliness. I think the city is so clean. Really, really, really clean. Like, it's so well kept and green, very green. There's so much nature, trees, and in the evenings, even in the summer when it's really hot, in the evenings it's so nice and cool, which literally, like last night when we went out, I felt like, maybe I should have brought a jacket. You know what I mean? So that's thing number one. Thing number two, the food is insane. The food here is another level. I really, really, really love it. I really enjoy it. It's not like Italy that anywhere you eat is great. It's more like you need to know the right place, and then when you go to the right place, it's really great. And then people are so respectful. I'll tell you something. So I had a few people approach me for a picture or to say hi and whatever. And everybody was like speaking to me in a way that I don't know how to explain it in English, because in English we don't have it. But I know that you have it in like Spanish, in Italian, in pretty much every other language besides Spanish. You know, when you speak to older people or to teachers, you usually speak to them in a particular way. You don't say you say more. In Serbian, we use like plural when we speak to people with respect. In Italian, you give them the lei, like it's more like people are so respectful when they speak and so kind. And on top of that, I think women are so beautiful and natural and gorgeous that I was just really, really impressed. So those are my few thoughts on like the space here. Obviously, I think this is such a city with a lot of history and culture. And I would advise people to come and visit. I really wanted Filippo to even come before, but this was the first opportunity that we had, so I think he liked it, and I'm happy that he came finally. Last night we started watching some documentaries about this place because I want him to learn as well a bit more, and it's maybe better to watch than to hear from me,
So that's that. I don't really know what I'm gonna have for breakfast. By the way, I love this blush. I know I've shown it to you before, but I think it's a game changer, this blush. It's really special because it's creamy and it looks kind of hydrating as well, in a way, when you apply it to your cheeks. Tonight, we arrive home. Unfortunately, there's no direct flight, so we have to have a connection. And then by the time I get home, I will need to unpack, repack, and tomorrow morning leave. Just like wash my hair, have a nice long shower after all the flying, and then tomorrow off to a new city. But it's okay, because I think Rome is always such a great idea. What a cliche. Sorry about that. I just think that because it's beautiful even in this hot months, it's really beautiful and charming and inspiring as well. And I feel like a bit of a Rome, if you see what I mean. Roaming around Rome. This is the bit of eye makeup, just so I don't look sleepy, because I am sleepy. Ooh, this Rare Beauty Longwear Gel Eyeliner. It's really great. Really, really, really great. Okay, a bit of this, and then a bit of mascara, and I am ready to go. So yeah, bottom line is, if you can, do visit my bird city. That is a little advice. And since we're at it, I'll also show you the building where I lived when I was born. For the first 6 months of my life, I lived in that building on the 10th floor. Filippo tried to show it yesterday from the taxi, and he wanted to film it because he was so like, he thought I was like, oh my God. But then the taxi driver just played the music so loud, even louder when he started filming, that he couldn't. But anyway, that's it. Alrighty, let's go.
Oh, che cos'è questo? Questo non è aereo. I realized I never properly finished this Sarajevo vlog, and it was important to me to finish with a bit of a final word because I was so overwhelmed with emotion and nostalgia, and overall it was for me a very emotional trip. I'm not really ready to fully talk about it just yet, and I'm sure I know you guys will understand because we are friends and you guys know me. As soon as I am ready, I will be talking about it. But it was a mix of everything, like going back to the city where my parents met and studied and worked, and where I was born, and where my grandparents were born and their grandparents were born, and bringing my fiancé to the city where I was born because he's never been in Bosnia before. Seeing a city that I think is one of the biggest treasures of culture, history, and has so much to offer. A city that, as was mentioned in this video before, in the same neighbor has a mosque, a cathedral, an Orthodox church, and a synagogue. A city where people can be really unite and live together, in a city that's been through so much. Like I've told you, there's a line where you can see Austro-Hungarian Empire and Ottoman Empire, like modern meets, I don't know, like different cultures meet and live and coexist, and all of this in kind of like middle of Europe, which feels really, really strong, like gives me such a strong impression in general. I have to say that spending 3 days in Sarajevo was also special because I visited our family home, where I filmed my first vlog ever on my third birthday. It wasn't a vlog actually, but I do have a whole video of my third birthday, and for some reason I was so obsessed with that video growing up, watching it over and over again, and watching it was like on a cassette player, on a VHS, that I feel like it has a huge impact on what I'm doing today. And visiting our family home and finding some letters and pictures of back in the days, 90s, is just very, very emotional and nostalgic again. Food was incredible. If you're planning on visiting Sarajevo, or if you're not planning to visit it, I really recommend you visit. 2-3 days are enough, but you can see so much. I never post live, you guys know that. I post always when I come back, but I read so many beautiful comments. I met so many people on the streets. People are so welcoming, so kind, so respectful. Women are beautiful. I think I mentioned that already. Food is delicious. Filippo wanted to eat cevape for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which we did not allow, of course. And overall, for me, it was just really, really great experience to be able to show him as well. Now, there was some, of course, discussion on my Instagram. Well, there was one person in particular that messaged me to say that actually what happened on Latin Bridge is not what has triggered the First World War, but I can only tell you what I have learned in history books, and I have not written the history, and I have not lived it to be able to tell if that did trigger the First World War or that was just one of the events that was an excuse as a trigger. I don't know what's the truth. I don't think we ever actually do find out the truth about what happens in history ever, because someone has to write it and I haven't lived it, so it is what it is. But for sure, even with or without that fact, one thing I can tell you is that Sarajevo is a city that everybody should visit if they can, as it really has so much to offer and you can learn so much. So with that, I'll leave you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support, for your love. Thank you if you have approached us in Sarajevo. I really appreciated meeting so many of you. Love you lots, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.